like a clown.
Silly.
Oh, what a face. There's just one place for a silly Billy like you. Come to Chuck E. Cheese, you can turn it loose. Make them laugh, have some fun, be a silly goose. You're a kid, shout it out. That's what we're all about. Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid can be a kid.
Springfield, Missouri, the third largest city in the state of Missouri, a great place for Chuck E. Cheese to expand to. In this video, I will go over every location in the city of Springfield, Missouri. So before we go over the Springfield locations, I'll give a quick history behind each. Chuck E. Cheese's was founded on May 17, 1977, and opened its first location in San Jose, California. It was created by Nolan Bushnell, who was also the co-founder of the video game company Atari. He wanted to create a place where families could go, eat pizza, and play the latest arcade games, since before this, arcades were seen as dangerous due to violence. As for ShowBiz Pizza, it was founded in 1980 and opened its first location in Kansas City, Missouri. It was created by Robert Brock, who was formerly a franchisee with Pizza Time Theater, but wanted to create his own restaurant with the help of Aaron Fechter, the founder of Creative Engineering Inc.
Smile, America, say Chuck E. Cheese. Get a taste of Pizza Time Theater, say Chuck E. Cheese. Food and games and all kinds of creatures. For a taste of Pizza Time Theater, you can smile, America. Smile, America. Smile, 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 America. Say Chuck E. Cheese.
The Chuck E. Cheese in Springfield, Missouri opened in 1982 and was the first Pizza Time Theater to open in the state of Missouri. Fortunately, there are no photos or videos of when it was a Chuck E. Cheese. I do know it had the classic balcony stage, since that was common for Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time theaters at the time. Unfortunately, this location did not last long, as it closed in 1983 after only 1 year in operation. Now, it's unknown why this location closed, but if I had to guess, it's either because their lease expired, they didn't get enough business, or, this is probably the reason why, it's because of the infamous video game crash of 1983 that infected tons of arcades. As of 2023, the building is occupied by a nightclub, a Mexican restaurant, and a vape shop. If you ever want to check this strip mall out, or you just want to visit a former Chuck E. Cheese, here is the address.
Ladies and gentlemen, ShowBiz Pizza Place presents all new shows.
Well, rest is here, no doubt, and the music goes down and round.
ShowBiz Pizza Place is the most fun place in town. With over 60 new electronic games, the finest pizza, salads, and sandwiches around. And Billy Bob and the Rock-a-Fire Explosion, entertaining in all new shows every few minutes. Now, more than ever, come for the pizza, stay for the fun.
The ShowBiz Pizza of Springfield, Missouri opened in 1982, around the same time as Pizza Time Theater. This picture I'm currently showing is the only known photo of the location, and there's not that much information about it. I do know it had pretty much anything a regular ShowBiz Pizza would have, like a Rock-a-Fire Explosion and an arcade. I've also heard claims that the location may have had the creepy Uncle Clunk animatronic. This creepy animatronic gives me that creepy I Feel Fantastic video vibes. This location didn't do well either, as it closed in 1985 and never became a Chuck E. Cheese.
Fancy restaurants versus Chuck E. Cheese's. There, nothing goes right.
Oops.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
I should have said Chuck E. Cheese, please.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese's, the restaurant where a kid can be a kid.
In 1994, Chuck E. Cheese officially returned to the city of Springfield in the Prime Rose Marketplace. This location opened with Phase 1 artwork, which was common for CEC locations at the time. The location had a one stage, which was a stage with all the animatronic characters. A couple years later, it would receive Phase 3 and Phase 4 artwork. I actually visited this location multiple times, and it's a pretty nice store. It's one of the best locations I've ever been to. I highly recommend checking this location out. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to ask me, when is it going to get remodeled? Well, I actually asked the manager, and he said a couple months, while other people said it's going to be remodeled in October, and others say it's going to be remodeled sometime next year. So I don't really know when they're going to get remodeled. But until then, the animatronics are safe. And there you have it, the complete history of Chuck E. Cheese in Springfield, Missouri. I know this was a short video, but I really couldn't find that much information. But that's all for now. Bye.
No Cupid, no Cupid, no Cupid.